Every year, studios will make a movie they thought everyone wanted to go see, but then nobody does. Sometimes they deserve it, sometimes they don't. Then sometimes a movie will flop so hard it kills a franchise dead in the water, or in some cases, derails entire careers. What's up, guys? I'm KILLIAN, and I'm taking a look back at the biggest box office bombs of the decade. Now, it's impossible to know exactly how much money a film lost, but these are our best estimates, and absolutely nothing on this list got a sequel. How Do You Know was a romantic dramedy starring Reese Witherspoon, Owen Wilson, Paul Rudd, and Jack Nicholson. It did so bad at the box office that Jack Nicholson retired from acting, and director James L. Brooks hasn't made a movie since.
I think I screwed up. Not from my perspective.
A lot of people forgot that Mars Needs Moms was a Disney animated film, probably because it's the worst Disney-branded animated box office bomb in history, doing so poorly that co-writer and director Simon Wells hasn't directed a movie since.
Man, Mars needs Botox.
Remember when I said Mars Needs Moms was the worst Disney animated film in history? That's because John Carter lost more money for Disney than any other movie they've ever made. In fact, John Carter lost so much money it led to Rich Ross resigning as head of Walt Disney Studios. After this and Battleship that same year, Taylor Kitsch's career still hasn't fully recovered.
That's not good.
Poor Disney, 3 years in a row with the biggest flops at the box office. Thank God for Marvel and Star Wars though, right? The Lone Ranger should have been a smash hit considering it reteamed Pirates of the Caribbean director Gore Verbinski with Johnny Depp. But Depp's controversial casting as Tonto gave the film a bad buzz and it never recovered, despite the fact that Quentin Tarantino included it in his top 10 movies of the year. Did you even remember this animated sequel to The Wizard of Oz was actually a thing? Because I didn't, which is a surefire sign you've got a major box office disaster on your hands. The Peter Pan origin story where Hugh Jackman sings covers of Nirvana songs didn't do well? Who'd have thunk it? To be fair, 2015 was a rough year for a lot of studios, with disasters like Fantastic Four, Jupiter Ascending, Tomorrowland, and The Good Dinosaur all losing piles of money. Remember the 1959 Academy Award-winning epic Ben-Hur? Of course, classic. How about the 2016 remake starring Jack Houston? Nope. But it's not alone, as some movie Nickelodeon made called Monster Trucks lost roughly the same amount of money.
I like your truck.
Thanks.
Add Ghostbusters and Gods of Egypt to the mix, and 2016 lost a lot of cash. Guy Ritchie was clearly the wrong choice for this fantasy epic, though luckily he's rebounded with Disney's live-action Aladdin and The Gentleman, which seems to be much more his style. Producer Peter Jackson was clearly swinging for the fences when he bought the rights to this one, hoping for another sprawling epic like he delivered with The Lord of the Rings. Instead, he got lumped in with one of the biggest box office bombs of all time. It's still up in the air as far as who will take the crown this year, since Dark Fate is technically still earning money, if you can call it that, but both will lose over $100 million by the time it's all said and done. While Terminator Dark Fate was praised as a better sequel than some of the other Terminator sequels, it appears it's too little too late. Meanwhile, Dark Phoenix was just not a good movie at all, with Jennifer Lawrence notably phoning in her performance as Mystique, and fans now ready for Marvel and Disney to take a fresh crack at the X-Men. There they are, the worst box office bombs of the past decade. There's a few in there you might want to give a second chance to, but usually they're bombs for a reason. Tweet me at KILLIAN or tell me in the comments if you enjoyed any of the movies on this list, and thanks for watching.